That's starting a first session. I can't cut that out. Hello, and welcome to Nightmare on Pine Hill. This is a mystery D&D session. Last session, if you had happened to see it, which you haven't, because it doesn't exist, the stream died, and we lost what did we have? About 15 minutes of video?
Yeah, about 15.
Yeah, it was about
10
15.
So instead of making my players replay the same thing, I am just going to tell you what happened, because I like my players more than I like you.
Wow.
I'm throwing
it's
shade
not
right
wrong.
off the bat. After traveling through a pine barrens of wood, my players happened to meet a long-lost friend, a dear Mr. Sam... Gotta get my notes. Can't do this without notes, apparently.
Was it Sam?
Sam Fairwise.
Sam Fairwise.
Fairwise.
Yes, writing notes helps.
Best part is, I rehearsed
Yep.
that. For like an hour. I rehearsed that for like an hour. Where's my... Look. Alright. After receiving a wedding invitation from a dear friend, the party traveled through pine barrens. A almost desert of trees. That's not a very good description of a pine barrens. Just a lot of trees, a couple miles of trees. And when they got there, they met the dear friend that is to be married, a Sam Fairwise. They jovially met and recounted of their tales back at the old house of Sam Fairwise, and met his wife, who strangely gave off vibes. Like she didn't trust anyone but Lias Fidel. Which is abnormal, for Lias Fidel is a dark elf, and not many people trust her. No
Or
offense,
Sedol
Lias.
Kaib.
Lias?
Of course.
Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm a Sedol Kai, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Shadow
Sedol
Kai.
Kai.
Not many people trust them. You could get confused for a dark elf if I saw them. I did it. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
After that introduction, and Alden, Deloran, what's the next parts of your names?
It's pronounced Aladin, Vaxhelian, Constantian, Atrix, DeLorean.
After he gave his extremely long name out 4 times. He has said that full name 4 times on account, and nobody else has been able to say it once. Darius, DM inspiration if you can say that once.
I'd have to rehear it.
Okay. Aladin, Vaxhelian, Constantian, Atrix, DeLorean, the first.
No
I think I might have
inspiration
it.
worth that.
Yeah, no.
Alvin, Vaxalian, Deloen the First. I feel like
You
I'm missing a name there.
You're forgetting like his entire middle name.
All of you take a
I'm gonna
DM
write that down
inspiration.
eventually.
You made me laugh.
You all got DM inspiration.
I think it's a D10. Take a D10. You made me laugh. After he gave that name out 4 times, he had strange dreams and nightmares the evening. During that same evening, though, Sir Sam Farwise's dogs, counting 3, disappeared. In the morning, they woke up to troubled sounds and bacon.
And bacon.
After retrieving the captain of the guard, for Samwise's dogs have been eaten, or worse, they then got nothing from him. A name, maybe a lead. But as the guard left and turned and rode away, a large, big, black dog stood there at the edge of the forest. The forest that they had been paranoid about for the entire session. I should do this. This is pretty quick. This took me 17 minutes? I should just do a summary of every session. It's the best we could do. I am actually watching that the stream is still recording.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also watching the stream to make sure.
Good. Now, this black dog, it had long... Oh, you 3 should introduce yourself to.
Does anyone want to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay. Aladdin, Vaxalian, Constantine, Atrix, DeLorean, the first, if you want to be all official. He is a half elven of a high elf nature, so high cheekbones, sun elf one, so his skin's fairly a brighter layer tan. He's half human, so he's got some features. He looks very truly half human and half elvish in nature. He stands about 5'6". He's a little bit more built. He's wearing chainmail armor, and he has a symbol of Bahamut around his neck.
All right. Next.
Oh, there's one more thing I forget. Oh, wait, that's not until later. That's a later thing I'll
right.
reveal.
Next.
Malias is a female Sadar-Kai cleric of the Raven. They were a bit under 6 foot away, 5'8", 5'9", maybe 5'10". They have lighter colored eyes with the darker charcoal like skin that the Sadar-Kai possess. And they wear in their long black grayish white black hair. They wear a raven feather that seems to be encased in glass, which they use as their holy symbol. The raven.
All right. Darius?
Right. Darius Cogsworth is a 3'5" rock gnome wizard. He's 149 years old, about 40 pounds. He's got black hair, brown eyes, tan skin, set of red and black fine common clothes. He's got a pair of spectacles on, backpack on his back, and a nice book satchel hanging around his shoulder, carrying his spellbook. He also has a dagger sheath.
Get used to saying that. This has been the 3rd time I've made you go through descriptions.
Definitely. I also have a picture of him in character sheets. Just basically that, except with the backpack and satchel in red and black.
Ah.
Got the little goatee and everything.
Oh, DM, quick question before we begin.
Yep.
I just got permission for a shout-outs to do.
Yep.
Is it okay if I make shirts?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay, I will be posting a artist, actually, if you people would like to... Yeah. Sorry.
You people.
Sorry, that's not what I mean. This is a buddy of mine who does commission art for mostly humanoids, but can do the odd monster. DM, it's okay, you can show off my icon if you want. This will One of her examples of the
Doing that
art
right
is
now?
what I posted. Is my profile icon for a half orc, and which I really enjoyed and love. So if you want more art, if you want art like this, check out her Instagram and ask for some commissions.
Do you want to plug her Instagram?
Yeah, it's in the Discord chat.
There we go.
Boom.
Very cool.
I'm gonna keep that up for a second as I talk about this large black wolf.
Yobby.
Yes, please.
There was sitting on the forest line is a large black wolf. When you think of size for this wolf, think of a bear, like a polar bear, but bigger. Its legs are long, and its arms are abnormally long and skinny. The wolf itself is quite thin, just tall and gangly. It's looking back at you. It has piercing black eyes. Not black as in like a tiefling's black eyes. As in like a dog's black eyes when it's caught in the right light.
How far away is it?
It's about 120 yards away.
Oh. Can I tell whether it is hostile or not by the way it is looking?
Roll an insight.
That's 20, natural 20.
It seems
26 total.
It seems to be observing you, as if you are a new addition to his territory he has never seen before.
You said it was about 100 feet away?
Oh, it's about 120 feet away.
Check the wind.
Is there anything you two would like to do? You're all standing there and all see that. Oh no, only Lias sees this. You were saying goodbye to the captain of the guard.
Yep.
Well, would you like to do that?
Well, he's like leaving on his
Yeah,
carriage.
he's on his horse now, just
Yeah.
trotting down the road. And you see Lias staring off into the woodland, squinting and looking for something.
I'm going to slowly draw one of my javelins.
All right.
Darius will probably not pay any mind to the guard as he leaves, but he'll probably be curious to see what Lias is looking at, and he'll probably walk on over to where.
Lias is pulling out a javelin.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be curious. He's walking over.
Does Aladdin see this?
You both
His
you both
companions.
see Lias pulling out a javelin.
I'm immediately trying to see where she's currently looking.
Roll perception.
Okay. Just gotta check it real quick. I don't think it's that high. Yeah, it's not that high. It's not that high. Okay. Did I did it right?
No, you didn't. Just R.
Dang it. Oh, it's just R?
Just
Yep.
R.
Yeah, then you do a space. It makes it
Okay.
all space.
R1. Sorry, R.
Then make
Damn
sure
it.
to put the space.
Okay. Oh, there's supposed to be space. Okay.
And the exclamation before the.
Okay. Okay. Never used this dice bot before.
Also, yeah,
Um,
like that.
Oh,
okay.
Oops, that's
we both rolled shit.
Does
Oh.
11?
Sadly, it was an easy task, so yes, 11 works.
So do I see this thing now?
Yes, you see this large, black, sinewy dog that was just looking at you. You see Lias pulling out a javelin to do something?
Do
Roleplay
I
that shit.
recognize this? Do
Roleplay
I
this out.
recognize this? Oh,
No, this is nothing anyone has come across of or seen. This is the local monster.
okay.
Creature. Technically, a monstrosity is something different.
Well, Darius will kind of saunter up to Elias and be like, "What? What are you doing there? What are you doing with that thing?"
nice.
I slowly point at the monster for Garius to kind of help him notice.
Okay, Darius, which roll perception with advantage. If you fail, this is like a DC 8 check. If you fail this is gonna be really sad.
Knowing my luck, probably. So I got
15.
a 15. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you see the black sinewy dog, and you see Lias now holding the javelin. Lias, or just RP the situation out. It's theater of the mind.
Stay.
Darius, being the paranoid guy he is, will automatically like touch his chest and cast mage armor on himself because he has no idea what it is.
All right. You two
I'm gonna
see.
throw the javelin.
You throw the javelin.
Yeah,
What is the maximum range of the javelin?
the maximum range is 100. Means I can barely.
100 feet or 120?
120
Oh,
is the
okay.
long
Yep.
range of it. So
Roll your attack then.
advantage still. That's good.
That's not a hit. The javelin sticks into the ground short of the creature. This creature then darts into the forest at a astronomical speed.
Darius
You
is like,
three are
"Oh,
now
shit."
left alone.
But
I'm
by
gonna go over to the
Bahamut,
javelin. Pick it up.
by Bahamut's platinum scales, what was that?
Can Darius like run over to where it was standing?
Yeah, if you all want to run over to where it's standing, that's all right. It's about 120
I'm gonna
feet.
pick up.
Kind of a
Darius
jaunt for a
Sorry.
kind of a jaunt for a.
Aladdin is going to do so, but he's going to draw his longsword out.
Are you
with his
running
shield out.
or are you just walking over there?
Darius is running, like he's sprinting over there.
Okay.
Aladdin is going to dash over.
By the time you both get to the end of that 120 feet, you're panting. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Short
Darius
legs.
not
Short legs are
shape.
not meant for long distance running.
Oh yeah.
And what about for
I'm going to
Aladdin?
draw,
Aladdin, you are
two-
also pretty sweaty.
Okay.
Except you're a little bit more physically capable, so you're pretending not to be tired.
Okay.
Darius is gonna like take a breath. He's gonna take a drink from his water skin, and as he kind of calms himself down, he's gonna kind of look around and see if there are any like clues to where this thing might have either been previously or went, like tracks or anything like that.
Elias, you wanted to say something? Are you coming over here?
Yeah, I'm going to go over and pick up my javelin and put it back in. Like, I guess it's sort of a quiver for my,
Yeah.
because I have 16 javelins. Then I'm going to draw two of my daggers.
Put it back in your pouch.
Yep, then I'm going to draw two of my daggers.
Okay, you three are standing there. What would you like to do? Describe what you are doing.
I would like to. Did it leave any tracks of the way that it?
Describe looking for the tracks. How do you do it?
I'm just looking at. I'm just looking around where it was standing. Just crouching down, looking forward, seeing for any imprint prints of the sort. and I'm looking around the way that it went. I
Okay.
if
Would
I
you
saw
like
it.
to roll survival? Both you and Darius.
Yes.
One of you, whoever does the highest, should probably do it. The
I
other
have
one,
a +4 to survive.
I was hoping for
Darius?
investigation, but yeah.
the other one's giving a hunting. The other one gets a help action, so advantage.
4 of it. 15. Not the best.
You see what should have been where paw prints would have been, but this thing left no tracks on the ground. This creature was clearly 600, 700 pounds. Even being as lanky as it was, it should have left sizable tracks. It did not.
Seeing this, I'm gonna begin ritual casting detect.
All right. So you're down there in the grass. Describe yourself. What are you doing?
I'm taking out different. I'm gonna take the raven feather out of my hair, and I'm using probably like the part of the raven feather to draw different symbols or whatnot.
All right.
I don't know. Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
down
but
there
ritual
on
cast.
your hands and knees with your raven feather in your hand. You brush it across the ground and you start chanting. Runes appear around you as you're preparing to ritual cast. You two see this.
So Aladdin is
So
very
you,
on a Aladdin. Sorry,
no, you're Aladdin.
me.
Yeah.
Yes.
No need to
Yes.
speak with yourself in third person.
Okay. Oh, okay. It just helps me it gets me into character a little easier.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm gonna be on a very much on a guard duty to make sure wherever that thing is not around, and to keep an eye out for any other signs of danger or other of its kind.
While you're going your god duty, would you like to roll a perception check?
Yes, I would like to.
All right. And then after that, roll a basic intelligence check. Just your int mod.
19.
Okay, now just roll your int mod.
Okay. I just gotta check it real quick. It is not that high. God damn it. There we go. Crit.
This thing should have left a trail of broken leaves and sticks and trampled, but there's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's as if it was a ghost, as if it was never there.
Strange.
Hmm. Can I roll maybe an arcane to see if there's may have been something magical about this in
Well, then tell
nature?
him in character.
Pardon?
Tell him that in character.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, I'll tell Garrison that. I'd be like, Garrison. Garrus.
Yes.
You're a petitioner of magic, yes?
One of the best around.
There's something off about this. As you notice, there is no.
No tracks.
There's no tracks, no signs of broken debris because the thing was massive. Can you do you think that this is magic could have some sort of magic may have been at play here?
I would think to some degree, yes.
Because this could explain why the locals have not seen it possibly.
I was thinking that same thing.
This is very disturbing.
So can Darius check for like magic?
If you'd like to. Describe how
Could
you
I-
do that, though.
Could I possibly assist them?
Do you have proficiency in Arcana?
Yes, I do.
Then yes.
Well, basically, I mean, Arcana is basically like recalling lore about, spells and that type of thing. So obviously, if it's like not leaving any tracks, he's basically trying to recall any type of magic that might be similar to doing
Yeah.
such.
Yeah.
That's essentially how he's doing it.
Alden's assisting by also recalling some notes of him during during some of his studies.
All right.
All right, so that'll be whichever one's higher plus 7. Dirty 20.
It seems magical. It's magical in nature of a creature, but it's not casting any specific spell. It's as magical as a ghost is, or as magical as a. I was gonna say where a vampire gets its power, but that's actually magic. It seems innate to this creature, as if it's less magic and just something it can do.
Okay.
At this point, your ritual is almost finished. You two do see this person casting this strange ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Darius knows what it is. That's me.
Lots of feeling of death around it.
Oh, never mind.
Cawing of ravens.
Alden tightly grabs his amulet of Bahamut and makes a soft prayer in Draconic to the Platinum Dragon.
All right. Lias, you feel a weird sensation on this ritual. Nothing too distracting, just something that isn't the cold embrace of death. Something that is more of a warm hug feeling as you finish a ritual.
Magical present. Are there any magical presences within 30 feet of me? As I think.
There's magical residue of a creature that once was present, but it's not within 30 feet of you anymore.
Can I begin following this last trail? Let it.
It leads into the forest through a dense thicket. You may follow it if you like. It's about the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna start going forward. I'm gonna start.
As you start going forward into the thicket, it feels like the forest is fighting back. Brambles catching your clothing. It's not a nice time. But you can push through.
Could I use Eyes of the Grave?
See if there's any undead.
Yes. I think it's
60
40
feet?
Oh, I think it's dragon. It might be 60. But any undead.
Does it go through walls?
I'll have to details of it. As an action, you can open your way on a detect to the end of your next know the location that with the view that isn't behind total cover and that isn't protected.
All right.
So as long as if it's within 60 feet of me, it doesn't have full cover, and it isn't protected by the.
Well, it does have full cover. You can't see any creatures. What would you three like to do? You see Lias pushing into the forest. She's made it about 15 feet into the thicket.
Darius will turn to Alden and be like, "Well, what do you think? Should we follow?"
It's yes. Something's a little off with the human like person.
Yes, it's just I don't do well in the woods. I'm more of a book guy.
Well, if you want, I can pick. If you want, I can just pick you up like a small child.
Oh,
While you
just
were discussing this,
some assistance.
continue discussion. You see Sam go out into the field, ignoring the fact that his dogs are missing, and begin doing his farm work. Continue the discussion.
Uh, I just need some assistance. Should I get hung up or, you know, up a steep hill or something?
I can help you with that. And what is Sam doing out here in the fields?
I don't know. But
Alright,
you and me.
all right. One of us needs. All right, we need to chase after the human and the. Is Lystrin? What's her name? Lycia?
Lias.
Lias.
Is she calling out?
Mr.
From,
Okaya.
is Lias calling out while she's stubbornly digging through the dense forest?
Yeah. It's Lias. And I'm not a human, I'm an elf.
Stranger. Anyways, So we have two options. I'd rather not us split up just in case of that things around.
Correct.
But one of us. How about this? We do both. We'll warn Sam about his dogs, and then we'll chase it, and then we'll go after Lyris.
I mean, she's not going to get far.
Sounds fair.
Fair.
All right, yeah. So,
All right.
do
Do you want to? How good are you at laying down the news for people? Would you rather me do it or you?
You can go ahead. That's pretty far. I'm still tired from my run over here.
All right. So I walk. So I put away the longsword and I walk over to Sam.
Okay, he is kind of far away.
Like,
500 feet away. He's like in a different field.
oh. I'm gonna shout at him, I guess.
I doesn't seem to notice you shouting. What would you like to say?
Sam, you're not. Unfortunately, your dogs are dead. They were killed by some beast. We're gonna go in the woods to take care of that problem from yesterday that may have dealt with them.
Cool.
And I turn over and be like, let's head in.
All right. We'll
All right.
follow.
Lias
Yep,
at this
like I
point has
said,
made it 30 feet into the woods.
Yep, we are behind.
Is there anything
That's fine.
you'd like to do maybe to speed this up?
I'm actually. I'm gonna use my daggers, or like. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
using my daggers to sort of cut away.
Yeah.
It's an all that.
You kind of slice and cut. The brambles keep grabbing onto your clothing. When Darius, the short one, trips and what sounds like he broke a glass jar.
Oh, no dex check.
I turn back for Darius. So are you okay?
I think so. I didn't see anything there.
What was? Here, let me help you up a little bit. And what was that? And I help him up a little bit.
It sounded like a glass jar. There doesn't seem to be any evidence of the jar, but that doesn't mean it's not there. The forest floor is pretty dense and still covered in dead leaves and dead bits of bramble as Lias cut through.
While we're walking, can I use my divine sense?
Yes.
Okay. So I'd say celestials, fiends, and undead. It does work for full cover depending on the material.
Wood?
It has to be more than, I believe, something like 10 to 5 inches.
10 to 5 inches. So for bramble, I'll give you like 5 feet you can see through.
Okay.
Just
Well,
because
smell.
this is just dense.
Yeah. Okay. So, like I said, I smell. So,
Yeah.
do I smell anything?
You smell sulfur.
That's not good. I raise up my longsword. I look to Daenerys. I go, "We are not alone."
But you also smell flowers and citrus fruits.
Uh, I go, "I'm a little more relaxed, but I'm still ready with my longsword drawn." And I still say, "Be on your guard. There's something here."
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm gonna get my dice.
Bless you.
Allergies.
You have two people who can sense that use. That's good. So,
Mm-hmm.
you got your sense and I got eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yep, my divine sense, just my good old paladin ability.
Also, Alden, could you say your name again? I might have the full. I might have Alden Vaxalian. That's
That's the
all I
only
have
place
so
I
far.
can-
I'm trying to write it down.
Paladin, Vaxhalion, Constantian, Atrix, Delorian the fourth. I mean the first. Yeah, different character.
I got Consatian. Not a fast typo.
Mm-hmm.
Aladdin Vaxalian Consatian
Constantian,
Saint.
Constantian,
Okay.
Atrix,
What was it?
Atrix.
Atrix.
Yep. And then Delorian.
DeLorean.
Yep. The first.
Aladdin Vaxalian Consatian Atrix the Lost.
Aladdin, Vaxhalion, Constantian, Atrix, Delorian the first.
Are you saying this all in character?
Out of character.
Son.
You.
Okay, I think I
Finally-
got it.
Okay, so you're still standing by this glass jar sound.
Yeah, just moving on a little bit. Just
Okay,
a
you're
little
moving on a
slower
little bit?
pace though.
All right.
Yep, just a slower pace though, because want to be ready for anything.
Yeah. You cut through and you enter a clearing. The edge of the clearing have more of this nasty bramble. But
Mm-hmm.
this area looks like it's been cleared open. As if no bramble were to grow within its borders. As if no leaf were to fall. No stick.
How
4
large is-
evenly spaced trees sit apart from each other. It's about 80 feet across in every direction.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, those trees are odd.
This is very strange.
Darius will approach the tree.
Aladdin's gonna be.
Darius,
Oh,
can you read me what the no magical resistance does?
I get advantage on all wisdom, intelligence, and charisma saving throws against magic, like all kinds of magic. So if it's a magical effect,
All right.
not if it's like beast ability, but if it's magical in nature, it would be.
Roll me an
Just-
intelligence saving throw.
A what?
Roll me an intelligence saving throw.
So is it magical or no?
Maybe.
Well, I need to know if it's at advantage or not.
There's a reason why I'm getting you to roll it. Not advantage, just roll an intelligence saving throw.
Sure.
Detect the magic lasts 10 minutes, so and I'm holding twice. So if that
There
Hello?
is a magical ambiance to this place. A bit of illusion, a bit of enchanting. Actually, some of every type of magic. But most strongly illusion and enchanting. Darius, as you squint and look at the thicket, you can almost see runes evenly placed between the trees, and then they fade back to invisibility.
Okay. Would he recognize them at all?
Roll an Arcana. No. You don't think you remember them? You don't remember seeing them?
Okay.
So Alden's gonna approach Daenerys and go, and well, he sees Lyris and goes, "Where have you? You should have waited for us. Though these woods are dangerous."
Oh, you are more than free to come.
was the path.
Hmm.
Spad use the path. Follow.
Ah.
Especially about it.
Okay. Have you?
Creature-
Have any of you?
creature left
Ha-
or wasn't.
I couldn't hear.
The creature didn't leave a physical trail, but instead a trail of magical residue. I'd
That's
used a spell to detect that.
that's what. That's very good. Good. You just
Yes.
have you two figured out anything about this strange clearing?
No.
It's magical, I know that at least. It has a strange combination. It's mostly illusion and enchantment, but it's mostly illusion and enchantment, but it does a bit of everything.
That's
Does a bit of everything.
that's
Release.
very strange.
I'm going to slowly step in healing.
As you step into the clearing, you notice that in the base of each tree is a stone carved with hieroglyphics, is the best you could describe them. They're pictures, kind of like a writing.
Is
Can we
it
step inside?
safe?
We'll find out soon enough. Is the magic emanating from somewhere specific? Or is it just like the general area?
It's the
Or is
whole
there like
clearing.
a specific point? Okay. So there isn't a specific point where it's strong. I'm gonna go towards these hieroglyphics and investigate them. See what they are. I just might.
The hieroglyphics become a little bit more clear to you.
Yes, I do.
The hieroglyphics become a little bit more clear to you as you get close to them. They're definitely not Sylvan, but they're close. It's as if a English speaker was trying to read Latin.
I know Common, Elvis, Celestial, and Sylvan.
Yeah. It's definitely not Sylvan,
Yeah.
but some of the words you can make out. Like hate, dread, misfortune. also peace and harmony. Each stone is put on a different direction. True north, true west, true south, and true east.
Seeing the strange pictures and writing and stuff, could he spend 10 minutes ritual casting comprehend languages?
Yes, yes, you can.
Alden's
But
gonna take a look at
this
these.
would take up the entire time of Lias's detect magic.
That's fine.
And Mhm.
Sorry, continue.
no, you can say what you were going to say.
Alden also wants to take a look at these symbols himself and see what they're written in.
All right, you do go look at the symbols as you see Darius in the middle of the thicket, preparing something. He's got some candles out.
Okay.
Oh.
So I speak Celestial, Common, Elvish, Dwarvish, and Draconic.
Yeah, you don't know what these are.
Okay.
But would you like to roleplay something, maybe?
Yeah, Alden's looking around the symbols a little bit, and he goes, "Hey, Laris, can you get a read on what these are?"
Fuel and Sylvan. It isn't.
Okay.
Most of it isn't Sylvan. It's some sort of amalgamation of some sort of amalgamation of Sylvan.
It's
from what I can. It's emotions or feelings, peace, hate, love, that
Uh,
sort of.
that sounds rather strange. Is what you reckon? It sounds like it's almost like a saying, almost like a poem, possibly.
I'm going to touch one of the hieroglyphics.
All right. The hieroglyphics feel dry. They feel like they're carved into a stone, but they don't feel magical in nature. Or if they were, this is a different type of magic.
And the stones are embedded in these trees.
Yep.
Can I attempt to pull out one of the stones from the trees? Stuck all it.
Yeah, would you like to roll a strength check?
Yep, with my -1. Yep, we're -1. 6.
The stone won't budge. You can tell by
Uh,
pulling on it that this thing's really well put into the tree.
do you want me to try and do this for you, madam?
So,
All right. So Alden's
sure
gonna give it a shot of yanking it.
Paladin, roll a wisdom save.
Is it charming me?
No, it's not the stone.
Okay.
so far am I the only one who hasn't?
All right. Now roll your strength check.
Okay. Okay. Just give me a second.
Yeah. No, this is not budging.
Nope.
Let me try something. I'm gonna take one of my daggers. How hard is the wood? Is it like is it just like hardness for a tree, or is it exceptionally hard or exceptionally soft?
It's a hard wood. It's a hard wood. It's not like cedar or mahogany. It's like oak.
Could I try and either like carve away a bit of the wood or try and pry out the stone with one of my daggers?
That's gonna take you a lot of time, but you can carve into the stone. Carve into
Okay,
not the stone, carve into the wood. And when you carve into it, it starts dripping sap as if it was cut.
What color was the sap?
The sap is a golden, sappy color.
I'm just gonna lick a little bit of it off. Go, strain.
It tastes like tree sap.
Cautious.
I just kind of go. I look at her a little bit weirdly, like, "What are you doing?"
Just saying. There's a magical acid. I'm pretty sure
So,
it's always
so
good.
you, so you decide to test out magic by licking it.
I mean, trees could have also had some sort of besides.
If I hadn't
Although it
already written
seemed
down what the trees are, as a DM, I probably would have done something with the sap.
Still, my character is now thinking, okay, you do you. That's strange. They wouldn't do that. And Algie just kind of
You comprehend languages
awkward,
is ready.
just awkwardly walks away. Like, oh, that's just weird.
Darius, you comprehend languages is ready.
All right. So as Darius kind of finishes his chanting, he kind of snuffs out the candles, and he kind of walks over to whichever one of the tablets, the hieroglyphics and stuff is closest.
That would be south.
All right, and he'll go over there and he'll place his hands on the like hieroglyphics themselves and start using comprehend languages. Because if it's a written language, I can still understand it as long as I'm touching the surface on which it's written.
All right. I need to check something. You three talk amongst yourselves.
okay. I'm actually gonna since my detect magic has started to fade, I'm gonna recast I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic again so that we can continue following that trail. From
The trail
my
is
starting.
pretty much dissipated.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast my detect.
No, I mean like while you
Oh.
cast it, the trail is gone
Oh, the residue is
of
faded.
the animal. It's just been so long that the magic residue of it is just
Not there
separated.
anymore. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, see.
Gotta find out what's on these tablets.
I'm actually a little excited.
Yeah. I could try and afflict. I could find afflict wound tablet, please.
That sounds like a bad idea, though.
Or I could burn them with a sacred flame.
Something tells me that attacking the magical rocks is not a good idea.
Probably not.
Or something tells me as well that the magical rocks aren't good either.
Mm-hmm.
So we should probably. Either way, we should find a way to deactivate.
Reading the North Tablet, you see a name. You don't know how to you don't know what the name is per se, since it's more of a picture language, but you have a feeling that it's like you have the feeling it's the true name of stone. You're a artificer or a wizard?
Wizard.
You now can prepare the Earth Tremor spell.
Ooh,
You can add that to your spell list.
very cool. Is that all he kind of gets from that
That's all
northern
you
one?
kind of get from that.
He's gonna go around to all of
Oh, if
them.
you'd like
Kind
to
of
roll an Arcana, though.
Arcana. All right.
Yeah, you don't know why the stone would be here. Or at least the name of it.
Fair enough.
When you go
I'm
over
gonna
to the
pop my-
west, please roll a intelligence save. DC 16.
Ooh, that's my intelligence horrible, but not good.
Is this for everybody?
Just Darius, because he's trying to read it.
Oh, sorry, am I used to talking to
12.
You start reading the stone and you get a severe headache that only worsens. You kind of get a feeling that this is of fire, but you don't really know.
I rush over to Darius, who's having a bleeding headache, and I'm
You
going
get access to the
to.
spell burning. You get access to the spell burning hands.
Okay.
I'm. Does Darius look like he's visibly having a headache? Like,
Does Darius?
Darius, he's gonna be feeling the headache, but he's also been through enough boring magical lectures to have somewhat of a headache experience. So he's gonna do his best to try to hide it as best he can, and he'll push on.
Okay. When you reach this north stone, roll an intelligence save. Oh,
16.
Just passed. It feels like knowledge. Knowledge that you don't know about is being crammed into your head. But it really isn't unlocked. You just have a feeling. Wind comes to mind as you read this. You get access to the spell Fog Cloud. You're really lucky you're a wizard, because nobody else doing this would have gotten these.
Thank you. All right, last tablet. Darius is rubbing his head. He's going.
You come to the last one. Please roll another intelligence save.
14.
Thump! Darius hits the floor, his eyes closed.
I rush over immediately.
Alright.
Uh,
He seems to be twitching and shivering.
I'm gonna use Lamp Hands to cast like a Lesser Resurrection. Use all of it, my Lamp Hands to cast like a Lesser Resurrection to see if that will fix him.
I think it's 5 points for Lesser Restoration,
Yeah,
and that gets rid of poison or disease.
it acts like a Lesser Resurrection, so
Yeah, lasso
I think
restoration.
you can get status effects too, right?
Gets rid of it.
yeah, it can too. It just doesn't work for like paralyzed or anything really that big or petrified.
Paralyzed, basically, it works for non-spell effects.
Yeah. So I use all my points. I use my Lay of Hands to use it to cast like Lesser Resurrection, and does it do anything?
He stops twitching and shivering, but he's whose muscles are like stiff and still.
Can I run over to him? And can I investigate? See if I
Describe how you
what
did
is-
it.
just medical exam. And check
You know,
check
wait,
his-
roll a medicine check.
check his pulse. And if I can. +6.
Okay. It
7.
looks as if he's convulsing, as if a spirit has entered him.
I'm going to pop Eyes of the Grave. So undead and 6 that doesn't have full cup.
No undead.
I'm going to look to the cleric, and I go, Alicia, what's wrong with him? My magic seems to helped him a little bit, but
I'm not sure, Matt. I am going to cast from that medicine check. Would I know if Cure Wounds would do anything? Or
He looks like he needs like something serious. As if he was afflicted with a like pretty potent curse.
I'm gonna try Spare the Dying. I'm not sure if it's gonna do anything.
All right.
Not sure if he...
so I go, we should get him to let's see if maybe there's an alchemist or a local or maybe the local clerics can maybe help him a little bit. So let's get him out here.
His body relaxes. He's unconscious, but it doesn't look like he's suffering.
Like he does it seem like he's almost dead?
It seems like he's at.
Roll me a medicine check, and I can tell you.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay.
Can I also roll him?
Yes.
Or
So this would just be each separate rolls?
Yep.
Okay. I got a 6.
All right.
and I got
Elias, it seems like you had a near-death experience, and the worst is over. He appears to be at 0 hit points.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
He kind of regains consciousness. Would you like to roll for
I'll roll.
the healing?
You heal 10 HP.
Darius,
Yay.
you're unconscious on the floor.
You have no idea what just transpired, but you have 10 HP now.
Well, that was something.
Darius, what happens?
I don't know. I was going over to that tablet over there, and I'll start walking back over towards it.
Wait,
The
don't touch
writing
it.
on the tablet seems to be invisible for you. All of the tablets seem to have disappeared. The writing.
For all of us, or just today?
No, just Darius.
I'm gonna look at each of the tablets. Does the writing seem?
Well, guess we're done here.
The
I'm sorry,
writing
Is still there.
it's
Seems like it just says emotions and feelings.
I'm going
Passion.
to touch one of the tablets.
They don't
And
seem to have any.
I'm not touch it, but I'm just going to point at it and sacred flame it.
All right.
that's radiant
I'm not
damage.
sure. I'm not sure if it can make a saving throw, but if it
It
can,
can't make a
it's
deck
dex.
save. It's in a fixed position.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, my one
The
takeaway.
sacred flame hits it, and scorches the front.
It leaves radiant residue, but it doesn't really appear to have affected the tablet at all.
I'm gonna cast it again, but I'm gonna try and hit the wood. I'm gonna try to burn away a bit of the wood that's showing stone so that it's possible to pull it.
Alright, how are you doing this?
I'm shooting the flame at the wood to sort of try to burn a bit of the wood away. That way it's possible.
All right. Whatever spell you have to burn the wood, go ahead.
I'm not sure if Sacred Flame would do it. Since it's a
Sacred
radiant.
Flame is radiant, not actually fire.
I have a tinderbox, so I'll just match.
Okay.
Yeah,
While you're
sort
of
trying to
spell.
light a torch to burn down one of these trees in the middle of a very dense forest, these two are staring at the runes, or Darius is staring at a rune, or all of them that have completely vanished. They look to be blank.
Aladdin is
Actually, no,
gonna
I'm not
walk.
gonna.
Okay. Okay. Aladdin is gonna take another divine sense, get a smell of the area.
All right.
The area no longer smells of sulfur.
What does it smell of instead, or is there nothing?
It smells as if wet leaves. The kind of smell you get before a rainfall.
Well, Darius, it seems whoever was the sulfur smell.
The forest is cold. Not unrealistically cold, just cold.
Like a mild chill.
mild chill. There's a bit of a breeze blowing through the forest.
Aladdin is gonna look at the one directly where he saw his friend get sent by. He's not gonna touch it, but he wants to take a closer look at it.
The one
that
Darius
sent him
fell
flying.
beside?
Yeah, he's gonna not touch it, but take a closer look at it and kind of concentrate his divine sense a little bit on it.
It does not seem to have any fey, fiend, or undead feeling to it.
Yep.
If it did have any feeling, it would be fey. But
Yep.
there's a lot of background feelings of fey.
Yeah.
That's
And-
nothing you didn't already know about.
Yeah, and Darius doesn't smell of undead or anything like that. Like he's okay.
No, it doesn't smell. He doesn't smell undead. He actually smells kind of like sulfur.
I look closer at him, and this is gonna sound weird, but I start sniffing him like a.
Darius, you're being sniffed by a paladin. What race are you? Elf? Yeah.
I'm half elf.
You are being sniffed by a half elf.
I don't know how they do things in your order, but I thought you were celibate.
I go. There's something strange about you.
Been told that a lot.
No, like more than usual. You smell of sulfur.
He's gonna like try to smell himself. Does he smell sulfur on himself? He's gonna like sniff his clothes, like bring him up to his nose.
Not without divine scent. Sense. You just smell like Darius.
Are you sure you didn't hit your head somewhere?
No, there's something strange. You smell of sulfur. This is not good.
What does that mean, per se?
If I'm correct, DM, if sulfur typically means fiend, right?
Sulfur typically means fey. Fiend is normally iron.
Oh, I
or
go.
rust.
You smell of like a fae.
A fae? No, I'm a gnome.
You might give off a faint scent of sulfur being an elf as well.
Yeah, but
I
is
don't
this like a
smell
very
it off.
is this like a very strong potent no?
This is stronger than you give off, and even stronger than Lias gives off. And Lias is closer to Fae than you.
Yeah,
Like shadow.
yeah. I'm still sniffing him. I'm creepy. Like, you smell very strong of fae. Like, almost like if you are a pixie or something.
So is there like a magic bath I have to take, like when you get sprayed by a skunk, or?
Tomato
Um,
juice should help.
I go, I'm not too sure of this. We'll have to
Would you like
contact
roll a
some.
religion check?
Well, I think I know some prestidigitation. That cleans things.
What you want me to roll?
Would you like to roll a religion check?
I'd like
Okay.
to know religion. I'd say, and I know religion.
I'm sorry.
Say it
This
like
is.
and-
Yeah, I'm part Fey. This is hilarious. A paladin's just sniffing a gnome.
+2 to religion.
Alright, crit that.
Oh dear
Holy
lord.
shit. Yeah, there is actually a magic bath to get the scent of Fey off of you. It's sulfur and iron. Not sulfur and iron. It's iron filings and tomato juice mixed in with water.
Okay. I go,
Helps get that
there
Fey
is.
stank off of you.
I go, yeah, iron, sulfur, and tomato juice.
No sulfur.
So-
Just iron. Putting
sorry,
actual
iron.
sulfur
Sorry.
in the bath would make you smell more like sulfur.
Oh,
There-
sorry, iron shavings and tomatoes juice. Lots of tomato juice.
He's gonna like take out a piece of parchment from his bag and like his little ink quill. Iron filings, tomato juice, mixed with water. All right, sounds good. I'll buy that when we get back to town.
Yeah, it's just this is very strange. Is there any more? Do you see any more of the tracks of the creature though, Lyrus?
It's been too long. The tracks are gone.
The magical residue is gone. Although, I feel
All
like
right.
You were now holding a lit torch.
actually,
you do with
I'm
the-
not. I'm not gonna do that. But I am going to tower the stone. Tower the stone. I'm not so.
The
I'm
stone
not
has
sure if
no.
they can do that.
The stone isn't alive, so necrotic spells don't really
Yeah.
work on it. You just
I-
kind of make a weird hand gesture at the stone, and the stone, really isn't invoked with the chill of death.
I walk up to Laz, and I go, "What are you doing?"
These wounds. Strange. What
you
did
would-
you read? Darius, what did you read when you looked after casting?
My memory is still a little hazy from passing out, but I remember there seemed to be some like elemental affinity to each one. There was vague descriptions, very hard to make out. I don't really remember.
If you could maybe, it's possible that we may have to hit with each rock with some sort of element of its kind.
Which stone was foul? I take out the torch.
I'm like, don't burn down the forest.
I'm gonna run in the forest. I'm just gonna step.
Oh dear.
Right. Not gonna burn down the forest. Which one was fire?
Yeah, which
I
stone
believe
was
you.
the fire?
I believe you. I don't know
Aladdin
why, but I
is
do.
Aladdin is visibly like nervous and like he checks his backpack for like one in case shit hits the fan.
I also pull out my water key. And which stone is water?
All right.
The fire and the water.
A whetstone's used for like sharpening things, not for putting out fires.
No. He's
No, am I having
his
my
water
water
skin
key?
to make the stone wet.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anyways, okay, so Aladdin puts out his water skin as well, that's full of water, and is like, very ready in case this is gonna happen. But he is, he goes, I don't think this is a good idea at all.
There is
I am-
which one is fire and which one is water.
Uh,
You can remember which one's which.
Yeah, but I can't remember which one it actually is.
Oh, I think north was earth.
Yeah, north was Earth.
Fire was south. And east was wind.
Yeah. Yeah. The
So that's
fire
probably
was
wrong.
to the south. Earth was to the north, and air was to the east.
I go to the
I'm
air
gonna
one
go
and
to
I
the south.
go to the air when I just start blowing on it, I guess.
I go to the
not
south
only does this
and I
man
press
sniff,
into it.
not only does this man sniff gnomes, he also blows on rocks.
Not only do I burn down forest, I also burn stones.
And you're waving your stick against the firestone, thinking the stone's gonna catch fire.
I'm not trying to get. I'm not trying to catch the stone on fire. I'm just pressing the fire against the
Oh,
stone.
the stones don't seem to react to you blowing on it and you trying to burn it. The,
think
the
we
stone
need
might get a little bit
maps.
charcoaly as the markings are on it. Darius still can't see the writing on the stones.
Might need some magical element instead of just
It
normal.
could be needs to feel. It could be that it needs to feel a touch of magic. So, I'd look to the wizard.
Yeah, because I don't have any elemental magic. Wizard.
I do, but I don't have any spell. I don't have spell casting for it.
Do you have the
So-
firebolt?
The thing is, I do have fire spells, but the problem is I don't have the proper spellcasting focus to actually use it.
Yeah, because you multi-classed.
Yep.
You have to go buy that.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. As a wizard, I don't really know any fire magic.
But you didn't you?
Well,
I thought-
Do you know the
I said
firebolt?
I could prepare
What
it, but
cantrips
I
do you
have
know?
to take a rest and prepare it. I don't.
You
What cantrips do you know?
why don't you check your book? Maybe a book.
Just hit the stone with the book.
Hit the stone
No.
with the...
I'm not saying that in game. I'm not actually saying that. But what cantrips do you have?
Clunk, clunk, clunk. I go, why don't you check that fancy book of yours?
The spells
Okay.
aren't written in the book. He just has a feeling of how to cast them. He still needs to prepare them. He just innately knows these spells.
Okay, kind of like a sorcerer, like how they just know their spells.
Yeah, he just happens to
Oh.
know these spells. He still needs to prepare them like he would prepare any other spell, but it's not something he's
Yep.
written down in his book.
That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
What
There you go.
cantrips do you know?
perhaps maybe it's best that we go back to the town, maybe and figure out and ask maybe around about these stones, or maybe talk to that. Darius, do you remember? Do you still remember that the sort of guy who claims to see one of the creatures?
Oh yes, that gentleman we met.
Not the gentleman we met, but the gentleman we heard of.
Oh, that's right.
Malin is his name is at the fellow at the tavern.
Right. We could try to get some more information from him.
Perhaps maybe that'd be the best course instead of playing around with magic and burning down possibly the forest.
I'm a DM.
Yeah?
How far into the forest is this clearing?
How far into the forest? It's about 80 feet into the forest. It cannot be seen from the house, and there is some pretty thick forest you have to trudge through. before you get into it.
Do any of you have any rope? I'm gonna start tying one end of my rope away.
Yeah, I got some. Yeah, I got some rope, and I pull it like a hemp rope.
Yeah, so we have 100 feet, 100 feet of hemp in a rope together because I got 50.
Yes. Yeah, so
What is your plan?
We're going to use the rope that we trail back. We'll tie it to a tree near the edge of the forest. We'll also these trees with the stone embedded with.
Okay. Okay.
I might tie the rope around one of the trees that have this embedded in.
Remember,
Yeah.
this entire circle is 80 feet across. Like these stones are all
Like they are far apart from each other.
yeah, they're not.
Well, then whichever tree in the stone
Is the closest to the
is
way you
close-
came in?
closest. Yeah.
Yeah, you came in from the east side, I believe I said.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
pass.
tie it around east.
Yeah, I
tree.
pass her my hemp rope.
Yep. I tie the ropes together, and then we have yeah. Then as we walk along, I'm just letting the rope trail behind us till we have a full line of rope going from the edge of the forest to the
Alright.
ceiling.
You managed to get out of the forest. You managed to get out of the forest using your rope trick. It wasn't really hard. The path you had carved through, yeah, it stayed carved through.
Okay.
Also, once we do get to the edge of the forest, I'm gonna tie the last bit of rope around another tree. So
All right. You now have a bit of rope spanning between two trees.
Okay.
it's good to keep a path in case.
Yeah,
You never
just
know
in
with
case.
Fae. never know
Yes.
Rather tricky.
Yes. From some of my studies, they are very tricksy creatures. So we should keep an eye on the rope too in case it changes.
Yes.
good idea.
Perhaps I should sleep in one of the rooms. So when
Mm-hmm.
I'm
How late is it?
going,
Sorry, continue.
if I sleep later tonight, I should sleep in. That way, during my I should be able to see any car that is outside of the.
Alright.
I retain all of my sense.
All right. That sounds good. What time of day is it right now?
It's about early afternoon. You were in the forest
Okay.
for a few hours.
Okay, so we're in there for quite a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
All that
so
ritual
go.
casting and inspection, also actually cutting through the forest.
Gnome sniffing.
Gnome sniffing, that took a bit.
My stone burning.
Yeah, your stone spell attack. Your attacking of the stones.
The stone assault.
Yeah, your stone assault. It all took a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you plan on heading to the town?
Yes. Yep. I informed Lilith, and I'll be like,
You
Lilith,
see
we found.
Mary sitting out. You see Mary sitting out by the stables as you walk to town. She waves you over, and it's like, "Did you forget to take the horses last time?"
Oh, apologies, Ms. Wise, Fairwise, Mrs. Fairwise.
Well, if you're heading out to town, could you get milk and eggs, please?
Of course, of course,
Oh,
of course.
and,
Is there?
and if you see young Anna, could you bring her a few? Could you bring her a few of these cakes?
Of course.
And then
From my
she-
correction memory, was my correction, Mrs. Fairwise. Was that the young girl that gave us the flowers from last night?
Oh, yes.
I will make sure to remember that. Is there anybody in particular that you buy eggs and milk from?
I just get it from down at the market.
All right. I'll make sure to pick these items up.
The butcher, Benny. He has the eggs.
He has the eggs. Benny, got it.
Just mention my name. I have a tab with him. You won't need to pay.
Of course, Mrs. Fairwise.
And then she kind of
Oh.
walks away from the cart. It looks like she just put her errands off on you. The cart was already loaded with the stuff. It looks like she was about to leave and go do all of that, but then she realized you were going to town, and she put all of her errands off on you.
Yep. Okay,
I
so
would like
yep.
to go towards Mrs. Fairwise. Once I get him a bit closer to her, I would like to ask in a whisper, if I may ask, if you don't trust any man, why are you getting married?
It's not that I don't trust any man, it's just they're deceitful and easily manipulated. I do trust my husband. He's a good, hard-working man. But I don't trust him with everything.
Well,
And this was all in a whispered hush. And she quickly moves to go do some more farm work.
I head over towards the court. And also, I would like to ask, I know how to make holy water, right? I know what I need. I don't know. I know.
Yes, you need the
Material.
ceremony spell.
You can ritual cast that. Oh,
Okay.
I just remembered something. You need the ritual caster feat
As a cleric to ritual cast.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I just remembered
be-
that now.
We'll remember it for
believe
the
it's-
future.
Okay.
I believe it's sorcerers and wizards that get the ritual casting,
I believe it's
or is it just the wizards?
wizards and artificers.
Oh yeah, artificers I think get it too. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is a ritual caster feat. Oh,
Yeah.
warlocks as well.
Yeah, we're like.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Casters. Cast.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then you can take a feat to be able to do it.
Wait.
If
No.
you're
No.
any
Clerics can ritual cast. The spell casting. Ritual casting. Can cast a cleric spell as a ritual, if that spell has the ritual tagging of the spell.
Oh, okay, they can.
Page 59 of the PH.
Okay. So, anyways, so my character happily gets on the cards.
So it's literally just sorcerers that can't ritual. Oh, sorcerers, druids, rangers, fighters that can't ritual cast. Rogues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Regardless, I load up on the cards, and I write down literally the new shopping list errands.
All right.
Darius will climb in as well, and as he kind of takes the seat across from Alden, he'll be like, "You're seriously going to get that for her?"
Of course. I mean, her wedding. Think about it. The poor woman is stressed about the wedding, and besides, a small favor won't hurt.
It's true what they say about you paladins, always the nice guy.
The cake smells sweet. Fresh icing. And
Paladin.
strawberries.
Can I roll like a wisdom save for Aladdin not to eat it?
Yes. They're each.
Dear Lord.
There's about 3 of them, and they're each about. You can't see my hands. The viewers can. They're each about that big.
All right, so Aladdin's going to
They're little cakes.
try and resist the urge.
Zebra cake.
He looks at it. His stomach growls.
I won't tell if you don't.
They. Oh no!
And Aladdin ate one.
Well, now there's only
Oh.
2 cakes.
Is that all the cakes? That was the question.
There's 3 cakes, and they're all about the size of They're not big cakes. They're about. I don't know a specific.
Like, are they like what do they call it? Like a snack cake size almost, like a little bit bigger
They're
than
like a personal
packaged
cake.
snack. Yeah, and I know how big those are. They're like they're about the size of a very small plate.
Yeah, about the size of a small plate.
Yeah, and Alden ate 2 of those.
Okay.
Yeah, Alden. Oh.
You can put in your flaws, sweet tooth.
And Alden looks really, really sad at him, a little bit
Really
disappointed in
ashamed.
himself.
Is that the after you eat a bag of chips in a single sitting?
Exactly.
A
Yeah.
shame. You're watching Netflix.
So-
You just have a. I'm
Yep.
fat.
Exactly. Alden writes down. Alden also writes down the list 2 cakes.
2 cakes.
Parsley cake. 2 parsley cakes.
Okay.
Alden looks at the gnome. With very
Cake dripping down his face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he,
Crumb
and
on
he,
his outfit.
yeah, and he looks very like disgusted himself. He just goes, be honest to her. I'll replace her cakes.
Cakes.
Darius is gonna
His maker's a really good cake.
kind of writing down having this cake crisis and be like, oh, I forgot to ask earlier. Were they
Mhm.
red or green?
What were red and green?
The tomatoes that I need for the bath.
Right. So red.
You're sure? I don't want to get
Yeah.
have to do this twice.
Don't worry, I'm very sure.
All right.
Trust me.
I'm gonna, like, pull out his list
Well,
of tomatoes he's gonna put in parentheses red.
how did they taste to you?
The cakes are delicious. They have fresh icing. They're still warm, actually, as if they were just recently baked. The egg in them, they were really good. They taste homemade.
Okay.
Homemade. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. And knowing Aladdin, knowing that him not used to being settled, he probably would have maybe ate in front of her. As soon as she like turned around, he may have just saw them, then picked them up and ate them.
They're just gone. People look at him.
Oh, oh.
Looks away for 2 seconds, gone.
Yep, 2 cakes are gone.
Dude, that's fucking lawful evil.
One cake a second, boys.
I'm
One
going
cake
to
a second.
replace them. I'm going to replace them and be honest about that I ate them.
She's like 12.
I didn't mean to. I did for shits and it's
Okay, no, that's awesome. I love that. That's hilarious.
yeah.
Kill the new takes Viagra.
He's a half elf. A half elf. They have appreciation for beauty and delicious
No,
foods and
debug the
beauty.
new takes. Debug the new cakes.
No, you need to put in a flaw, a soft
Yep.
spot for cake.
Okay. All right, I'll do that.
That's now canon. Your
probably.
character absolutely loves cake.
All right. I'll just say
You know,
baked
Jumanji,
goods
where
in
it says, like,
general.
weaknesses. Cake.
Flaws. Baked goods. Just all caps.
Vulnerability. Take double damage.
You hear the
Takes-
clopping and the trotting of your horses as you
Mhm.
travel into town. The town is kind of bustling. It was a little bit dead yesterday, but now it seems like everyone's out doing their dailies, their jobs. It's quite peaceful.
All right. So Aladdin's going.
That's going to be the end of the session.
Okay.
You will start the next one in the town,
Okay.
where you will talk to a crazy, well, not crazy, but a man who believes in, well, fairies.
More than meets the eye.
I should say most people here don't really believe in the Fae. It's stories, stuff happens, but they're not really a big presence in people's life. Think kind of how Stuarts thought of the fairies and the Fae, or
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The superstition's there.
Can one of you loan me some money? I need 35 gold. No? Yeah, 35 gold.
One new 35
We might have to have
for-
that getting gold. The getting gold.
I'm near
Side
15
quest.
VP right
We might have to go.
Yeah.
You guys might need to go get money.
now. I need,
Yeah.
I want to get the 25. I need 25 gold for my, because I can actually melee them with ceremony, because ceremony costs 25 gold for my GP. Hallowed silver.
I was gonna say, how much were we?
And I also want to make some holy water.
Yeah. Aladdin's gonna need his money for. Aladdin is gonna lend you some money to help you out, but
Okay,
he's gonna
so
need.
how much are you loan?
He's probably gonna loan. He's gonna give you. He's a paladin. He won't loan. He gives. So he'll just give you 5 gold to help you out.
Okay, I need 30 more gold. I need 5 more gold. I
Alan
only have
needs the
20
rest of
gold.
it. Alan needs the rest of it to buy the cakes he ate, and he's gotta pick up the milk and the eggs.
Well, the eggs and the milk she said were
Yes.
free. That she's already paid for.
Oh, okay. Well, he still needs money for his spellcasting focus.
Yes, you still need
Okay.
all that kind of stuff. There's probably work in the town that you could do.
Yeah. Yeah. But that'll be for next session.
That will be for next session. I
Yep.
hope you guys had a wonderful time. Is there any thing you would like to say about this session?
I really enjoyed it. I have to say this one was surprisingly humorous.
So I'm going for. We're having a good time.
Yeah.
You know, none of us are the strongest D&D player.
Mm-mm. Mm-hmm.
Just we're doing it for fun. None of us.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, I'm having a blast. I'm enjoying it.
I also love the chat. Mega oof. Cool beans. And that's how long in Canadian speech.
there was a bit of a chat that is talking a little.
Yeah, there was a bit of a chat that was talking a little. I like those sentences. They were trying to talk to me, but I didn't have
Yeah.
the chat open because I was being very careful not
Yeah.
to take my eyes off of the end stream button.
Yeah. What were they asking? Like,
I just read them out. Mega oof. Cool beans.
Uh.
And that's how long in Canadian speech.
okay,
They're probably responses to things that we said.
yeah. All right.
If there's anything else, anything you want to see more of, anything you want to see less of.
No, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the roleplay aspect very much, actually.
Yeah, as I said in the post, it's probably going to be a more roleplay heavy.
Yeah, yeah, and that's perfectly fine. I'm enjoying it a lot.
I have a few combats planned,
Really?
Mhm.
but we only have 2 hours, so a combat really.
It would almost have to be like start off as a combat, almost from the beginning.
Yeah, or we have to cut it a little long.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for playing.
Mm-hmm.
I will see you all next week.
Yep.
If you have any theories, I'd like to hear them.
Aladdin's Aladdin theory. He smells everything. Smells sulfur. He enjoys the smell of gnomes.
Quite yet.
Lysias of Fury really hates rocks.
Yeah, these rocks are weird.
Darius is Fury. Fury takes notes. Writes all these theories down.
Don't read Darius' theory. Don't read the rocks.
uh.
Ouch.
What? Did you
Enjoy
hurt
your new
yourself?
spells, Darius.
What's that?
Enjoy your new spells. I don't know if you already have them.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, good. I tried to pick ones that would be also useful and thematic.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna. Oh yeah, is it okay if you post the link to the stream because it's the stream in the general chat or something?
Yes. I'll post a link to the... Actually, anyone who...
Yeah.
one of you said you had the stream up?
Yeah, that was Laius or
Yeah,
Laius.
just copy that link at the top of your bar, and you can just post that. This will also be on YouTube. I will post a link for the YouTube.
Oh really? You do stuff on YouTube as well?
No, I'm just doing the D&D on YouTube to save everything because I can only save things for 30 days while it's on stream.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So you can go back.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to see the YouTube link. I probably prefer that, so that way I probably prefer that. But I'll probably watch the Twitch one first.
Here's the link to the YouTube.
Okay.
It's a pretty empty channel. There's no videos on it yet. There's a
Yep.
couple playlists of just music that I like. And
Okay.
some that I don't, because I've had this channel for a bloody long time.
Yeah. Okay, where's the subscribe? Okay. And then the link to the Twitch.
Okay, yes. The link to the Twitch would be twitch.tv/I am a scoundrel. I will
Yep.
put that in.
Okay. Here's mashing up typing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's alright. I want to say, I just want to say I had a lot of fun. You guys are awesome.
Is there anything we can find you guys on? Anything you want to plug?
What do you mean by that?
Twitter, Insta,
Yeah. Anything like that?
another
I used
YouTube
to,
channel.
I used to do YouTube, but not anymore.
All right.
Besides, looking back, it's cringy.
Oh yeah, I decringed my YouTube channel before I used it.
I'm gonna have to decringe mine because mine was like, this is where you guys are gonna know a little bit about me. I used to be a Bernie back in the day,
Ah.
and I used to be a Bernie theorist. So I got a lot of shit to delete.
Yeah, no, you gotta decringe the YouTube.
Oh yeah, I gotta decringe it. I just gotta sit down and do it one day.
If you go through the playlists of mine, you can find some cringy shit.
Nah. Oh, if you go through mine, you might just bail. There's even was my auditions videos when I used to audition for some voice acting stuff.
Cool. Yeah. So https://m.twitch.tv. I am a scoundrel, or simply on YouTube, scoundrel, because for some reason
Yeah.
that wasn't taken.
That's okay. I'm baffled.
Oh, hey, I can see myself on the stream when I click on it.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna end the stream here. I just froze the stream on. Like perfect moment, and I'm making like a sexy face to the camera.
Sure. I roll to seduce the audience.
Yeah, roll to seduce the audience. I'm gonna roll in general because I've already started typing it.
I think my personal charisma is a -1.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Thanks for watching. Hope you had a wonderful time. This will be on YouTube if you want to rewatch at any point. This is the 1.5 episode.
Yep, 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
I have actually titled in the Twitch stream, episode 1.5.
Nice.
So yeah, this
Nice.
is the 1.5 episode. And hope you enjoyed the watch.
I hope the audience has a wonderful day.
Yep.
Bang.
Remember, I'm a scoundrel.
And these people are players.
Murder hobos.
Not yet.
No. No. No.
Sticks up the ass. There we go. Oh, thorns in the side.
I'll take
Period.
Thorn inside.
Thorns in the side.
I'll take that. I don't know about these two though.
Yeah.